This is a Sports Catastrophe production. Hey there, Heather Ho, there's Jeff Cutastrophe, and welcome you to another Sports Catastrophe birthday boy. And the birthday boy for today, November the 4th, is a man who caused a lot of uproar when he left one Spanish superpower and joined the other. The bitterness was huge when he left the team for the other. He's played 127 games with Portugal's national team, which was the record, but it's been broken by 3 different players. He played for Sporting, Barcelona, Real, and Inter Milan. He's one of the best, not the best, Portuguese football player of all time. But he's fantastic. His 106 assists are the second most in Spanish league history, behind only Lionel Messi. He won the 2000 Ballon d'Or as the World Footballer of the Year. And he was great and all that. One of only a handful of players to play for both Barcelona and Real. And his transfer was huge. His name, Luis Figo, who's now 50 years old today. He started his soccer career in 1990 with Sporting FCP. He substituted and won a game. Figo would score his first goal for Sporting Portugal, December 91 against Torrance. He was actually part of Portugal's golden generation, which were teams of Portuguese descent in the 1990s that seemed to have great youth players, like under 20s and under 16s. He did have Sporting win the Portuguese Cup in 95. In 95, he was ready to move on to another club. Figo thought he would sign for Juventus, and he also signed with Parma over in Italy. Unfortunately, though, it was a 2-year transfer ban on him from Italy. So Figo had to find another team, and he found Barcelona, willing to pay the 2.25 million British pounds fee for him. But there was a rule prohibiting Portuguese players from signing for foreign clubs outside a fixed period. So he would play for Barcelona and then have to come back to Portugal, if memory serves me right. It was almost going to happen for Figo to go to Man City, but that didn't work out. However, Figo helped Barcelona win the 97 UEFA Cup Winners' Cup, and then helped them win back-to-back Spanish league titles. Being part of a group with Rivaldo and Patrick Kluivert. Figo played for Barcelona 172 times with 30 goals. So that looked good. The only problem was that Figo decided in July 2000 to make a 62 million euro move to Real Madrid, which is like, what the heck? Yeah, anyway, Real met the buyout clause in Figo's contract, paid him a new Euro record fee, and basically signaled the beginning of the Galactico era, which is basically Real's way of signing worldwide players. Figo is the new focus of the Barca-Real rivalry, and Barca fans were not too happy with his turning against them. He was a team leader for Barcelona, and now he went to Real Madrid? No way. So he did win the Ballon d'Or for what he did to Barcelona. But October 2000, the fans were not too happy when Figo went back to Barcelona at the Camp Nou. There were banners hung with words like traitor, Judas, scum, and mercenary. Figo was taunted throughout. Figo would put his fingers to his ears. Figo would get the ball. When he got the ball, the noise rose, and then missiles flew in the corner. Oranges, bottles, cigarette lighters, and mobile phones even. Barcelona did win the game 2-0, so justice was kind of served in all that. So, anyway. It was weird. But regardless, Luis Figo helped Real win the 2001 La Liga title, scoring 14 goals in all competitions. He was named FIFA World Player of the Year. He would be on that team in 2002 when Real won the Champions League, thanks to Zizou's folly. But anyway, he didn't play Barcelona that season because of injury and one because of suspension. But his second game back at the Camp Nou in Barcelona in 2002 was as bad as it was. Lots of missiles, including beer cans, lighters, bottles, and golf balls, flew right at Figo. Figo decided to take corners and throw-ins, which was kind of a mistake. But, it took Figo 2 minutes to take his corner as the flying objects happened and all that. Anyway, there would be a lot of missiles. The game would actually be delayed for 20 minutes because of that. But the funny thing was, during the breaking play, the defining image of the referee was picked up on camera, the debris near the corner flag. It was a severed pig's head. I kid you not. The referee was so bad that one fan decided to throw a pig's head at Luis Figo. Yuck. But anyway, Figo would spend 5 years with Real, winning the 2003 La Liga title. And then, on a free transfer, he left Real to join Inter Milan, which was weird. He had a chance to go to Italy. After all, he had a chance to play for an Italian team like Juventus the first time, but because of a dispute, there was problems. So anyway, Figo would play for Inter Milan until 2009. Figo, the same day as Inter won the 2009 Serie A title, he decided to retire. He would captain Inter against Atalanta. Figo says, I am leaving football, not Inter. He was on the sidelines in a non-playing capacity when Inter won the Champions League in 2010. So anyway, he was part of Portugal's golden generation, winning the World Youth Championship in 1991, scoring 3 goals in qualifying for Euro 96 as Portugal got to the 96 tournament, and he put up a 4th-minute strike as Portugal defeated Croatia and got themselves to the quarterfinals. I can't remember who took them out. It wasn't England, I know that, and it wasn't Germany, I know that. I don't remember. But anyway, he would try to help Portugal qualify for Euro 2000, which they did. He did score a key goal for Portugal as they came back from down 2-0 to England, beat England 3-2, and put England out of Euro 2000. Well, they lost in the semis. Figo helped Portugal qualify for the World Cup in 2002, their first since '86. Portugal suffered a shock that they did not get out of the group stage. They were victimized by South Korea's kind of help, if you will, to get through. Figo would play for Portugal at Euro 2004 and 2006 as well. Figo did what he could do for Portugal and all that, helping Portugal get 4th place in 2006. Known for a lot of styles and all that. Part of FIFA 19 with the team legends. So yeah, that was kind of nice and all that. Netflix actually did a show in August 2022 called The Figo Affair, or El Caso Figo, about the transfer from Barcelona to Real. Figo wanted to run for FIFA president at one time, but he also figured that he didn't want to be given absolute power. So he decided not to. And Figo wanted the World Cup to expand to 48 teams and all that. Figo has been married to a Swedish model since the late 90s, having 3 daughters. And he's done a lot of things. So for Sporting Barcelona and Real Madrid and Inter, he played 792 appearances, 137 goals. Wasn't really a goal scorer. Internationally, he scored 32 goals for Portugal, including 1 at Euro 96 against Croatia, goal against England in Euro 2000. But other than that, not really anything in the World Cup, which kind of sucks. So yeah, with Sporting, he won the 95 Portuguese League. Barcelona, he won La Liga 98-99. The Copa del Rey, the Spanish Cup 97-98. Cup Winners' Cup in 97. The Super Cup in Spain in 96. Real helping them win La Liga in 01 and 03. The Super Copa 01 and 03. Champions League and the UEFA Super Cup 2002. Inter Milan, he was part of the team that won 4 straight Serie A titles and 2 Italian Super Cups. So yeah, he's done quite well for himself. And I know I have I would have the small hatred of Portugal and all that. But you know what? At least he didn't wink at the camera like CR7 did. Spooky. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.